In the previous video, we covered multiplication 1, 2, 3. In the next one, in this one right now, we'll be talking about multiplication number 4, 5, and 6. We're going to be discussing number operation as it affects addition, subtraction, and division. You will want to pay attention to all the pattern that's set across. We encourage you to get a notebook and a pen so that you can practice all this number come together. You can pause the video at any time to understand any point of interest that really appeals to you. So with this, we want to start with number 4. You notice the way we break down the tables. We have multiplication, addition, and division. So we'll follow the same pattern of our conversation here. When we have 4 times 1, it means 4 in one place. And 4 times 2, it means 4 in 2 places. And 4 times 3, it means 4 in 3 places. And 4 times 6 means 4 in 6 places. And you can verify by counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And looking at this, multiplying the numbers together help us to arrive at the numbers very quickly. But if we move to the middle column where we have the addition, it helps us to break down to know how we arrive at a larger number that we have as the outcome for the multiplication. And on the right hand side, let's play around with a little. I try to write somehow so that you can see how these things come together. So this is a 4 times 1, which is equals to 4. That means 4 plus nothing will give us 4. So if we divide 4 by 4 or 4 by itself, we're going to get 1. In the second place, we have 4 times 2, which is equals to 8. That means 2 4s will give us 8. If we divide this 8 by 4, it's going to give us 2. So you can see it comes down to these numbers, and you can see the interaction that exists. Some of you may be wondering, how does subtraction play into this? Take for example this one in number 8. 4 times 8 is 32. That is 4 in 8 places will give us 32. If we erase 1, it will become 4 in 7 places. That means we have taken 1 4 out. So it's as if we are saying 32 minus 4, and that will give us 28. If we come to 4 times 10, that is 4 in 10 places. And if we have 4 dividing 40, it will give us 10. So you can see how these numbers interact with one another. Let's move on now to number 5. We follow the same pattern of discussion. So you can see 5 times 1 means 5 in one place. That is 5 plus 0. And here is a 5 in one place. 5 times 2 is 10. That is 5 in 2 places, as you can see under addition. So if we want to divide 10 by 5, that means we're going to have it twice. If we come to the right hand side, you can see the answer in color here. So let's play with the subtraction piece of the numbers that we're dealing with. Let's take the last number here. 5 times 12 equals 60. That means 5 in 12 places will be equals to 60. If we now come here and say we want to divide 60 divided by 5, that is how many 5 will go in 60? It will go 12 times. And if we come back to the left hand side and say 5 times 12, it will give us 60. So this number actually interact with one another And if we understand this table, that means we can relate with addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. Let's go to the next one, number 6. Under number 6, we'll follow the same pattern. 6 times 1 will give us 6. That is 6 in one place. 6 plus 0, that is 6. And if 6 divided by 6, that will be 1. 6 times 2 means 6 in 2 places. That means 6 plus 6 equals 12. If we divide 12 by 6, we're going to have 2. As you can see, 2 in this column. Let's go down the path and see 6 times 9, 54. That means 6 in 9 places. And if we say 54 divided by 6, is going to give us 9. As we progress, we'll be able to bring all of this logic together in a very fine way to see how simple and fun to play around with this table. And I have exercises that you can download, like we promised, that will really help reinforce the concept that we have covered. So let's quickly recap the conversation. That if we multiply numbers, it helps us to get to the answer very quickly. If we add them, it helps us to lay out the root of what do we actually add together to get to this number. And if we want to be able to break down the number, we can use division to be able to achieve that. This way, we'll be able to see how all of them come together. Don't forget, as you practice this on and on, it reinforces the concept that math is fun and you're going to enjoy it. Thank you for watching, and please join me in the next video as we discuss 7 to 9.